How come there is natural disasters and catastrophes? Is this consistent with God being all merciful, generous and gracious? Let's explore this question. Good day, everyone. Some people are inquiring, how come there are all those natural disasters and catastrophes in the world if God is all merciful and gracious and generous? How come there are earthquakes, volcanoes, plagues, famines, tsunamis, tornadoes all over the world? Well, it all boils down to your understanding of life, to your worldview, to why we are here. God gave us life, but has He ever promised us that we are here living forever? Are we eternal beings? The answer is obviously no. But we are okay with somebody dying of old age or dying of what we call natural causes. But what if life expectancy is a calculation? What if you can say that I'm now 30 years old, I still have on the average 40 or 50 years to live, according to the average life expectancy of my family, my tribe, or my race or nation? What happens if you are 60 and you still think you have 20 more years to go? Actually, the matter of natural disasters and catastrophes have a very important role or ingredient in the formula of life. You cannot predict when you will leave. God tells us that there is a prescribed time for everybody to leave this life, and there is a prescribed place. No matter what you do, you will die at your prescribed time. But God manages the world through causality, because He wants us to believe, and because He does things in a subtle way. When you wake up on a given day, you don't know if you're going to live until the next day. When you sleep on a given night, you don't know if you're going to wake up in the morning. What is the effect of this on our lives? The effect is clear and obvious and very important. It means that if you are sinful, you'd rather repent now, because you do not know if you're going to live for the next hour. When you're going to go down from your home to your work, you do not know if you will be subject to a car accident. Regardless if you are living in the safest building or the most peaceful city, you do not know if an earthquake will happen tomorrow, or a tornado, or a volcano. You don't know if the next flight will reach its destination. This element of uncertainty, of uncalculatability of our lives, makes us humble, makes us go back to God before the time is up. You see, many students will only study before the time of the exam, and this is why many professors will do a sudden quiz. But what if the final exam itself does not have a prescribed time? What if the professor can say after 2 weeks or 2 months of the semester that today is the final exam and that you are accountable for your grades? You will not even have the chance to sit and answer a paper. Your working papers within the last 4 weeks, and your attendance and your attentiveness and the answers that you have given to questions in the lectures will constitute your final score. But He does give you an opportunity that whenever you raise your hand in the lecture and say, "Professor, I did not understand. I need to confess that I have not been learning, and I will learn from today," that He will forgive the past as long as you're willing to make amendments. So don't confuse life being what it is with the nature of God. This is a test, and each of us has some time here. You are not going to spend more than your time or less than your time. And when it's time to go, we will go. So don't look at the cause, because when the time comes, you will die on your bed, or you will die in a disaster or in an accident. And know this: if you are subject to a death that is not consistent with the great conduct that you have had in your life, it is part of your test. It is a final cleanse and purge that God is giving you, so that you meet Him clean and pure. It is an act of forgiveness, because a little pain in this world is nothing compared with the great reward or the great punishment in the afterlife. Have peace and blessings and happiness and light in your life. Please share this message with those whom you love. See you again soon.